Yo, what's up everybody? Randy here with Nerds Templar. This is the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate AI League in its Season 1. We've already done Season 0 promo season. This is the proper season. Everybody's in the league, all the fighters. This is the Red Division Season Set 6, that is. We're on in the Dreamland, as always. And after 5 sets now, we've got Simon, Pyra 4-0. K Rool is 4-1. Pit is 3-1. Yoshi, Hero, Terry, Marth, Zelda, Dr. Mario, Donkey Kong, and Greninja are all 3-2. A ton of them. Byleth is 2-2 by himself, whichever one we decide to go with there. I'm not sure which one we are going with. I think it's the guy. Then we've got the Brawler, Mario, and Lucario at 2-3, and at the bottom, 1-4's Ryu, Kirby, and Young Link, and Jigglypuff and Peach. Jigglypuff 0-4, Peach 0-5. Wow. Bad for Peach, bad for Kirby. Let's see if they can bounce back. Today, set 6 for them, we've got Simon versus the Mii Brawler starting things off. Ryu taking on Hero after that. Kirby's up against Terry. Young Link is up against Zelda. Jigglypuff versus Greninja, Lucario versus Peach in the worst of all things there. Dr. Mario's taking on Mario, Yoshi's up against Byleth, Pit versus K Rool, and finally we got Pyra and Mythra against Donkey Kong. And a big one there, Marth is on a bye. Let's get into it. Simon, starting off with a strong 4-0, taking on the Mii Brawler. Not faring so well. In fact, the Mii Brawler not faring as well as the Mii Sword Fighter counterpart. Brawler 2-3. Simon faring much better than his Richter counterpart, however, at 4-0. Defeating so far, he's defeated Peach. He's defeated Kirby, both of those top 2 from last season. Then he defeated Lucario. And finally, last set, he had a bye, because he's 4-0. After 5. Creeping closer to that halfway point, meaning half of the fighters will have a buy-in. We'll have all kinds of different records at that point. Brawler 2-3, though, does not have a bye yet. And falls off the map. Simon, that is, falls off the map, giving Mii Brawler a nice early lead here. Interesting. Lost to Dr. Mario, defeated Ryu, and then lost, I think. Nope, beat Jigglypuff, then lost to Pyra and Mythra, and then last set, lost again to Pit in the first match. Pit, who's doing pretty well coming from the yellow division. And right now, still the Mii Brawler with a very nice lead. 67 on Simon right now. I don't know. Looking a lot more like Richter in this one. Not that Richter's played bad, but it's definitely not good for Simon right now. He needs to answer with that. There it is. 112 or so. Knocks the Mii Brawler out, but he's at 90. Blocks 2 of those shot puts. Projectiles being blocked all over the place right now. Yeah, with, again, spring theme season. As I mention all the time, we got bunny hoods, we got big and little mushrooms. It's a high frequency of items. Of course, we're on the Dreamland, and Brawler, the quick knockout after coming back with his second stock there. Simon already stacked up quite a bit of percent. So he is in some trouble to begin things. Is Brawler 2-3 going to move to a nice 3-3 500 point and take Simon down from the undefeated spot? 4-0 right now. That'll leave only Pyra and Mythra also 4-0, and that is it. Simon, no way he's coming back. He and Richter, they don't have a good upbeat. And that does it. Mii Brawler picking up another win for himself. And Simon, too bad. A 2-18 match. Brawler, very decisive victory. Interesting. Say that really stirs things up right off the bat, and now we have to wonder about Simon. Is he much more like Richter or not? And what about Brawler? Ryu's up now. Ryu, we're still very much questioning, up against the much stronger looking Hero. Again, since this is the new first sets of set 6, first matches of set 6 here in the red, we decided apparently we're not doing new skins this set around either. Maybe next set we'll do the tertiary skins for the first time. Haven't picked those for most fighters, obviously. But here we got Ryu winning his first match last set against... Was it 2 sets ago? Oh, I thought it was last set. No, he lost to Greninja actually last set. So it was the one before that. He beat Donkey Kong. That's right. That was a huge victory for him. For everybody, really, knocking DK down another loss there. He's got 2. But anyway, yeah, it was Ryu's only win. He lost to Yoshi. He lost to Brawler, who we just saw, of course. And he lost to K Rool. That's slightly understandable. And that's after that is when he beat Donkey Kong and then lost finally to Greninja, who's looking like he might be not completely terrible himself. Hero, though, looking good 3-2 right now. Looking to stay above 500 for the win here. A nice 4-2 spot if he wins. But yeah, Ryu definitely needs another win for himself at 1-4. Hero's looking strong. He beat Terry, who's also looking pretty good at 3-2. Oh, fighting under the map. And Ryu, oh, he is going to make it back up. Nice. Supersized may have helped a little bit with that. Hero doing his best to try to get this first knockout. And there it is, 162 on Ryu. Does it. Hero 105 though. Ryu, oh! The Super Mushroom maybe saving Hero there, but oh man, coming back strong. With explosion of some sort. Yeah, Hero, he beat Terry, and then after that he beat Mario. Good opponent from fighter from last season, that is, in the red here. Lost to Zelda, which again is one of those understandable ones. And then he also lost, I believe, his next. No, he beat Young Link, and then he lost last set to Dr. Mario. That's right. Because he beat Mario, lost to Dr. Mario, and just knocked Ryu out again. Ooh. See, using Accelerate here. Use a bunny hood for that if you really wanted. Oh, 182 on him. Not going to get the flawless, but Ryu in a spot of trouble. I don't think he has any shot here. He's not going to be coming back. I mean, if Ryu tries to eliminate himself real quick, he can bring this back to about even. Super Mushroom, no. Ryu, Poison does not get it. Now he's back to normal size, but Hero is big. It is looking pretty good for him to move to that 4-2 spot. Fine spot to be in. No buys yet for him. Buy for next set's going to be Peach. See if she can get her first win this set before that buy. Where she goes into it 0-6. Oof. For number 2 from last season, that's rough. I don't know what happened. Tough new opponents is all. Played a lot of tough ones perhaps herself. We'll talk about her a little later on. Ryu attempting as best he can to come back here. 73-70. Percent advantage slightly there for Hero, but he's got the stock advantage. However, Ryu's poisoned right now, but okay, back to normal size. Thing is, they're both in knockout range here, so Ryu could almost bring this one back. He just needs to actually get a hit. Not the worst hitter. Didn't quite get it there, knocking him to the opposite side of the map. That one doesn't do it either. 115 on Hero, 91 on Ryu. The longer he takes, the worse, obviously, it is for him. He's also in knockout range on his last stock, of course. So bear that in mind as well. There it is. Falling off. Hero will take that one. And again, still 2 stock remaining on him. after a decently long one. I guess there's a little dodging involved there. But that was that. And yeah, 4 and 2 hero as mentioned, 1 and 4, 1 and 5 Ryu. Oof, that's rough. Kirby is looking like maybe the same. He just won his first match here at 1 and 4 now. And he is up against Terry. It's not going to be easy for him, it doesn't look like. We shall see. Just mentioned both of these fighters. Terry 3 and 2. And yeah, Kirby, he lost to Pit. He only won his last match to against Peach, the two worst, best from last season, and both winless at that point. So somebody had to get one. It was Kirby. Other than that, though, he's lost to Pit. He lost to Simon. He lost to Byleth. And he lost to Marth. Terry started off with a loss to Hero. Again, just talked about that, of course. Kirby knocked out really quick. 28 only on Terry. That's not good for him. He's really looking like he may not. He's going to stay in the red division. He's going to stay in the red division, which he was first place in last set, but he's only going to remain because he's at the bottom this time. Wow, incredible. I'm just saying, I mean, who knows what will happen in the end, but it's really looking like he's going to be down there. It's crazy. After his performance last season. We're going to be talking more about the playoffs come next set 7 and onward. We'll start discussing what happened in last season's playoffs. Give you all enough time to go back and watch that if you're curious. Only had about less than half the fighters were in at that time, more original ones from Brawl or earlier. Kirby does get that first knockout on Terry, but he's at 117 now, 126. He's supersized, not anymore. Not at all looking good for him. Yeah, Terry lost to Hero, then he beat Marth, then Mario, and then Peach. And then he just lost to Zelda. So some tougher matchups for him. Two understandable losses. Zelda's doing okay still for herself, even after, you know, being one of those last season competitors who don't always seem to be doing so well this time around. Donkey Kong and her are both 3 and 2 right now, doing okay still. Actually, the best from the old red division right now. Actually, Yoshi's also 3 and 2. So the ones that were toward the bottom, the bottom 3, rather than the top 3 from last season, are doing better now. Mario 2 and 3, Kirby 1 and 4, Peach 0 and 5. Kirby right now, though, wait a second, he's got Terry at 71. He's hanging in there at 161 himself. But he's got a Super Mushroom just now. And he's got enough on Terry that he could maybe even get a knockout here. And maybe just get it right after. Oh, Poison Mushroom for Terry. And it may just take getting the knockout after he's knocked out, but still 86 on Terry. It's not exactly that much different anymore. 191 on Kirby, and we've talked about this in the past. When you're in this position, as Kirby is, if you can hang in there, you start making that percent difference not mean as much. Terry at 94 now. This is good, great for Kirby, not great for Terry. But again, we know Kirby can win. 13 and 7 last season. Oh, and there it is, the mallet for Kirby. He's at 208, and he just took the lead. He's supersized again. No way. Is he going to win 2 in a row here after his victory over Peach? Is he going to start on a hot streak himself? 48% on Terry, who just dodges the inhalation. Kirby all of a sudden showing some life in this season. Oh, and there it is, coming in hot. I can't believe it. He just turned that thing around like that. And wow. Incredible. Is that going to be how fast he turns this season around? Who knows? Who knows? That was just amazing. 358 match. I can't believe you won that one. He is now 2 and 4, not completely terrible, and 3 and 3 for Terry. Yeah, so Kirby maybe still has a slight shot. Terry's fine at 3-3. He's still okay. That was another tough opponent for him. Young Link is up now. Speaking of guys who need some wins, and he is taking on that Zelda that we just mentioned. So another one that is not going, it's going to be a hard-fought victory if he can pull it off. For Young Link, 1-4. Zelda again, 3-2. Young Link has lost to King K Rool, tough one there. He lost to Donkey Kong, another tough one there. He lost to Greninja, which seems like it could be a tough one. Lost to Hero. I mean, he's had a rough go of it, and then he beat Mario. So I mean, Mario, another tough one, but he won that one. So I don't know, maybe he can do it again here against Zelda. The 3-2 lost to Donkey Kong in their third matchup ever, rematch. Lost again to him for the third time, in fact. Gets a quick knockout on Young Link, knocking him too far off the map there. She's got a little bit of percent on her at the moment, 77. See if Young Link can bring it back a little bit here. Ooh, supersized Zelda, nope, not good. Poison Mushroom going her way, yeah, she's got that back to normal. After losing to Donkey Kong, though, she beat Greninja. Again, a good one for her there. Beat Hero. She's had some tough fights and won them. She also then lost to Mario, interestingly enough. Young Link beating him. Brought this one right back for himself. 41-53 on him now, tied up 2 stock each. And then finally, Zelda beat Terry last set. So yeah, she's had some tough ones and won a lot of them. Mario and Donkey Kong getting the best of her. 2 other 13-7s from last season. Well, she was 12-8, of course. Peach being the other 13-7, and Kirby. But Zelda, yeah, right behind them at 12-8. She lost that her last match of the regular season to Donkey Kong to move him to 13-7. Right now, though, it's actually very tight. Oh, man, no, Young Link. Not making it back to the map. Not good for him now. They were pretty much tied in percent up to that point. See if you can get a quick knockout here. She's at 100. Not quite. Oh man, nice flurry of blows from the tiny sword. Kokiri sword. Is that what they call it? Or do they call it the Deku sword? I don't know. Oh, actually. Yeah, Link did get the knockout. He's getting some percent stacked up though. There, 79-90 now on him. Gotta be careful. He's almost brought it back. Zelda though, looking like she's going to be able to take this and move to, again, for her, a commanding 4-2, along with, who else? Somebody. Hero. Young Link doing what he can here. 130-47. Oh, not too far. No. Oh. Hit again. Back to the map now. He may have been getting back either way. 155 on him, but 50 on Zelda. She's in the orange now. Creeping closer to that danger zone. Ooh, fire arrow lands from Link. Oh, so does a Tin's fire, though, from Zelda, and that's going to do it. That hurts. And that, again, 4-2 Zelda, the Young Link, unfortunately fallen to 1-5 like Ryu did against Hero. Tough matchup for him. Tough matchups basically all season so far for him. There's a lot of good competitors. Maybe it is a more competitive division this time around here in the red. Simon, Pyra, King K Rool, those are the ones that immediately come to mind at the top of the division, of course. Now we've got Jigglypuff, match number 5 here. Here, the halfway point of our 10 matches. Well, is the halfway point if you count 2 of them as the halves. Greninja. It's going to be another tough one. Pokemon bout here. It's a tough one for Jigglypuff. 0-4 still. She's the second to last, only above Peach because she's had her bye, Jigglypuff, and Peach has not. Peach will have it next set, like we mentioned. Peach will be up next match, so talk about her later on. For now, though, Jigglypuff taking on Greninja, not easy because Greninja, yeah, showing some skills here in the division. He lost his first match to Mario and his second to Zelda, but after that, he then defeated Young Link, Dr. Mario, and Ryu. He's on a 3-win streak at the moment. Can he continue that here against the winless Jiggly? Possible. Jigglypuff had the very first bye and lost ever since against Yoshi. And she's from the yellow division, the bottom of the yellow last season. Then lost to Brawler for her, and then King K Rool and Donkey Kong. So she's had some tough ones too. Greninja, not much easier, but at least not as heavy as King K Rool and Donkey Kong. One of the issues with them, of course. A supersized Greninja, though, is a little heavier. Also give him the power he may need to... Oh, there it is, 100% knockout on Jiggly. 66 on Greninja's first. Decent lead. Decent lead. Will he also go to 4-2? We have so many 3-2s, there's a lot of potential 4-2s here, for sure. Marth on a bye is also 3-2, he'll just stay there. Jigglypuff awaits Greninja's return. 109 on him. Jiggly taking a few percent up there, floating around, 23. 29, 34, 46. 115 on Greninja. She's not really there. It is. Sleep attack. Knocks out Greninja, and it's actually kind of close still. 46 on her. Greninja stops her in her tracks in that rollout. Doesn't do much, but doesn't take the damage. 78, 79 on Jiggly. Second stock, nothing on Greninja. Seeing the smaller fast characters not really faring so well all that much. But Greninja right now, just maybe, can prove that wrong. Wolf did pretty well last season. Pikachu did okay. When all was said and done. Pikachu doing not so bad this season as well. Still in the yellow. Again, Jigglypuff coming from there. It's very tied in that division, other than the top two, Pokemon Trainer and Ike. The others were all very close to the same. Pikachu and Olimar ended up pulling ahead a little bit at 10-10. All the others were below that, and below 9-11 even. So yeah, Greninja does get that next knockout there. He's, again, got a slight lead. Lower in the percentage here on his second stock. 81 right now, though, after a couple hits. Jiggly doing what she can here. We're close to... No, don't put... No, yep. Poison Mushroom for her now. Not great. Not going to help her get the knockout is really what it comes down to here. Needs that as fast as possible to keep this one close. Good mushroom there. Goes for that one. Gets it. Giant Jiggly. Gigantic Jiggly and Poison Mushroom now back to normal size. Still can't quite get Greninja. Can't even really hit him. 97 on him. 67 on her last stock. It's looking like Greninja's going to lock this one up. Would have a better chance of doing it if Jiggly wasn't supersized again. Oh, shoots himself right into Jigglypuff. Locked into the air. 131 on him. It's a little bit of damage there. Still, though, Jigglypuff struggling. Struggling a lot. Oh, man, there's a return kick. 80 on her, though. Can she pull off some upset victory? Comeback upset. It's possible here. Poison Mushroom underneath Greninja, who picks it up. Oh no. 88-0. Jigglypuff is giant though. Ooh, Greninja avoids it. That is, I mean, you barely, can't really even take a hit at that point. Oh man, Jigglypuff just stacking some damage real quick. 65 on Greninja, 80, 90 on her, 91. Keeps floating off the map, taking more percent damage. Oh man, almost with that, knocks Greninja out. With the next attack, we'll get it. And Greninja falls to Jigglypuff all of a sudden. What? Didn't see that coming. Jigglypuff turns it around at the end. And a longer one. Greninja couldn't get the hits. Jigglypuff could barely get the hits, but got the ones she needed. And she now, with her first win, 1-4. Greninja, oof, 3-3. Still okay. Still alright. It's again just really not the one you want to lose to, for Greninja that is. But again, maybe Jiggly just had some tough matches so far. She's in a new division. We'll see. Lucario also probably doesn't want to lose to his opponent, Peach. Again, Peach should be able to win most matchups. We've seen her do really well. The fact that she is 0-5 is crazy. Lucario is 2-3. He's not faring all that much better. About the same as last season for him in the yellow. He came from the yellow as well, as just like Jigglypuff. But he started toward the top last season and then worked his way down in the division. This time he's starting toward the bottom. See if he can work his way up. Who knows? He was what, 8-12? Yeah, no. He was 7-13 along with Marth and Jigglypuff. Pit was the only 8-12. And of course he's here, doing better than the others from the yellow. Although Marth is doing pretty well too. Yeah, so Lucario lost first against Pyra and Mythra, and then against Pit in that old school yellow matchup. He lost to Simon, so some tough ones for him. He beat Byleth, and he beat Marth in another old school yellow there. Again, both of them were 7-13, so he won that one. I think he may have won that one in the past. Oh no, that one may have been a 1-1, or he may have beaten Marth both times. I can't remember now what it was. You can go back in that video and I say what it was when they fought. But he won this time around, what really matters. So he's won his last two. He just lost his first stock. First stock of the match. Peach is at 49 right now. Super Mushroom, funny hood for her. Is she going to get her first win here? It's possible, I guess. Who she had? She's had Simon, a tough one there to begin. Byleth may have been a pretty tough one. Byleth, I think, is... No, Byleth is 2-2. Had a bye there last set. And then she lost to Marth, who's 3-2. Lost to Terry, who was 3-2, till he lost today. And then lost to Kirby in last set. Which, of course, was a rematch from last season for them. So I guess perhaps we'll see her picking up some other wins later on against some easier opponents, maybe. Maybe starting right here with Lucario, who's at 42 on his second stock. His Peach is at 89 on her first. Faring well right now. I like Lucario. I think he's a cool Pokemon. Back from my day, toward the end of when I was playing, when I was a kid. Back into it now, of course, though. Check out the TCG collection streams on Tuesday, Thursday morning, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and also Friday evenings at 6:30 Eastern Standard Time, p.m. That is for Fridays in the evening. Tuesday and Thursday are in the morning, and then Wednesday and Saturday mornings we stream some Pokemon Scarlet version video games. So come hang out for those long form streams where we just chill, have some coffee in the mornings, hang out. More just basically like an Ask Me Anything sort of situation. So yeah, come hang out for that. We're going to be doing that for a while, shiny hunting everything for a long time here. TCG collection streams been going for a while. Come chill for those, but they're a little quicker and mostly just opening up some cards at this point. We used to do some longer ones. Now they're just a little shorter. Lucario did get that knockout. He's at 97% on his second stock, so they are tied up in stock. Lucario with the super mushroom here, and another hit on Peach takes her to 52. Wait a second. Lucario bringing this one back into more winnable range for himself. Peach with a poison mushroom. Oh boy. Lucario launches Peach to the right. If it was to the left, to the side of the map they were on, she may have been gone. That one isn't going to get her either. She's back to normal size. Lucario can't quite get the damage. She's only at 89. But she is at 89. Lucario after that hit, though, 131 for him. And he gets a nice shot, though, there. It's 103 knockout on Peach. 131 in his second stock. He takes the lead. Super size. He's throwing energy balls at super... Oh, wait, Peach, look out. He didn't use it. He had, like, a moment that he could have thrown that thing, and it might have connected. Point blank range, but he's still holding on to it. He's normal size now, so it's not as going to be giant. So that was kind of the thing. Right? One of the giant energy ball. 146 on his second. Oh, no, that's a bad mushroom, Lucario. Knocking Peach away from the bad mushroom, picking it up himself. See if he can dodge the... He looks like a dog. He's like a doge, sort of. I don't know what he's supposed to be. Ooh, a longish one here, too, as Lucario attempts to make a comeback. It's looking good for him right now. It's 165, 175. That's not so good, but 72 on Peach's last. She's supersized now. Is she going to fall to 1-6 before she goes on her bye? Or 0-6, that is, before her bye. It looks like it's possible. 81, she gets the knockout as Lucario is poisoned. 81 on her. Lucario poisoned again. He made the comeback, and now it's slipping. Slowly, maybe. Slipping away. Maybe. He's supersized now. 87, 96 on Peach. He's got some shots in. One big one while he's big is that's all it's going to take, but some nice ones from Peach to retaliate. Oh, the counter doesn't do it. 108 on Peach, though. She is lucky that that counter didn't knock her out. We rarely see him actually land those, to be honest. Blocks a turnip. Oh, Toad getting some action in there. Oh, the poison mushroom again for Lucario. He's in some trouble. 51%. He could be knocked out. No, he gets away from being right above Peach, who's now super side. The turnip misses, but Peach doesn't, and she brings it back to get her first win of the season. Wow. That one was one of the most back and forth matches we probably had, because swing-wise, at least. Peach had that one pretty much solidified. Lucario brought it back to the point where he pretty much had it in the bag, and then she came back to win. Like, wow. Great. 1-5 for her. She still has a little bit of life, maybe. Lucario's 2-4. Guess it's still all right for him. 2-4 for Lucario. Not really where you want to be, but, you know, still manage. Dr. Mario, we're done with our first 6. We're in our last 4. That means the best of them. The best we can manage, at least, for this set. Dr. Mario is taking on Mario, though. This one seems like it'll be decent. Maybe. First time seeing this matchup. Dr. Mario new to the league. Had to skip out on some of the echoes like him last season. Only playing characters up to and including Brawl, but skipping out on some like him, Pichu. But here they are. Mario v. Mario. Dr. Mario is 3-2. Mario himself is 2-3. In some cases, playing the same guys. Oh wait, Dr. Mario reset his up B, or else I think he actually would have got that knockout there already. It's back and forth. It's crazy that so Dr. Mario beat the Mii Brawler, and then lost to King K Rool. Beat Donkey Kong, lost to Greninja. And then he beat Hero. So he's had some good wins. He's had some tough matches, some good wins, some harsh losses, but tough matches. Mario, kind of the same. He beat Greninja. Oh man, Dr. Mario on the side of the map there. Gets the first knockout. 81 right now on him. On his first, of course. Yeah, after that, after Mario beat Greninja, he lost to Hero, and then he At his win? No, he lost to Terry, and then he beat Zelda, which was big. And then lost to Young Link, which was also kind of big. It's not really what you wanted to there. He could have been 3-2 if not for that, right? So it's tough to say. Tough to say. Mario right now, he's behind. Dr. Mario is at 100 though on his first stock. Oh man, Mario kicked across the map. 53, 67 on him. 70 now. Dr. Mario handling this right at the moment. Mario supersized. Can he use that big mushroom to get the first stock off of Dr. Mario? No. No, he can't. Needed it. He's at 95 now. Dr. Mario's just... I don't even know. It's not even close right now. I guess some of it does come down to, you know, what happens in the moment. Who can connect? Who can't? Mario connects there finally to get Dr. Mario's first stock. But 119 and then 135 on regular Mario. He's launched off the side of the stage there. And yeah, Dr. Mario's up an entire stock here. It looks like he's going to take this one commandingly. Wow. Don't know if there isn't like any real difference between them. Some of the echoes, I know they could have like slight differences. I don't know if there's one between them or not. Let me know in the comments if you do know. If you're a Mario fan, if you're a Mario player. Mario or Dr. Mario. Oh no, Mario not able to make it back to the map there, and Dr. Mario again. It's gonna just make that win even easier for him. He just kicks the dust off of his shoes, rubs his chin a little bit, and he's out of here. 308. His job's done. Calling next patient. He's 4-2. Mario's 2-4. Oof. Yoshi is up next, 3-2 himself. Taking on Byleth at 2-2. Who's up? Who's down here somewhere? I'm pretty sure. Those we always struggle to find. Let's see, we're in the red. That's right, so we are going with the female Byleth. That's where the red skin's at. So we have the female Byleth, and we had the one from the yellow, I think, was also there, because there's a few of those that have both female and male versions. Who was it in the yellow? That was Robin and Corrin, who's in the green, perhaps. Yeah, that one we're using the male character, the green skin. So here we got, yeah, Yoshi 3-2, Byleth 2-2. Coming off the bye, Byleth lost her first match against Marth, and then beat Peach, and then beat Kirby, beat those two real quick like, but then lost to Lucario. So there is that. Who just lost to Peach, of course. So that's the 2-2, and of course then not on the bye again last set. Interesting, because looking really strong, actually, I thought, with that giant lance or halberd. But Yoshi beat Ryu, beat Jigglypuff, lost to Pyra and Mythra, beat Pit, and then lost to Simon. So again, I mean, we got Simon, we got Pyra and Mythra, we got King K Rool. Pit seems like he's pretty tough. Hero seems pretty tough. Terry, Zelda, Donkey Kong, Greninja even seems rather tough. Count both of the Marios kind of up there as well. I mean, that's like more than half the division. Could be a bit of a tough matchup. Oh man, close one, 137 to 143 was it? Yoshi gets the knockout. 148, there he goes. 2 stock left each, 0%. That's what we expect in one like this. Yoshi doing his thing. On the Byleth should have done that earlier. Supersize for her. Doing the damage at the moment. 59, 63, 74 on Yoshi. Gotta watch out. There is the launch. Byleth, quick knockout on Yoshi's second stock. Takes a huge lead here. 24 right now on her second. Yoshi needs some kind of string of hits here. The Poison Mushroom will help him on Byleth. Does it? Oh, almost launches her. 55% now. He's got a Super Mushroom. Can he bring it back? He's at 33 now. This is the first egg. Hits the second. Oh, I don't know if those eggs are going to be enough there, Yoshi. Gonna try for something a little heavier hitting. Byleth able to make it back there, no problem. Oh, there it is. Coming out strong with... I don't even know what that thing was. But it knocked Yoshi out of here. Only one stock lost there for Byleth. Strong victory over the 3-2 Yoshi. Knocks him to 3-3. She's now 3-2 herself. Very interesting. That is why it was our third to last match, I guess. Harder to say, of course, with a 2-2 that had a bye, where exactly they're gonna be later on. 2 matches left means we got the best of the best. Pretty much Pit first. And he is fighting King K Rool, who just lost in the last match of last set to Pyra and Mythra, that undefeated matchup. Probably a little angry about that, I'd imagine. Pit is 3-1 because he's at a bye. Talk about him first. He beat Kirby. Pit, that is. Beat Lucario. And then he lost. No, that's when he had his bye after those 2 wins. Then he lost to Yoshi. And then he beat the Brawler last set. So he's looking decent. Yoshi, the only loss he had, it was probably a pretty close one, I'm sure. Yoshi, though, interestingly enough, yeah, just falling to 3-3 himself. Ooh, nice hits in there for Pit. I love watching King K Rool's facial expressions. It's hilarious. Yeah, he was undefeated until he lost last set to Pyra and Mythra. As mentioned, he hasn't had a bye yet, so that's 4 wins for him before that. That is Young Link, Dr. Mario. There goes King K Rool for the first knockout. Pit Supersize definitely helping with that. King K Rool beat Ryu in his 3rd match and Jigglypuff in his 4th. So he's really had some kind of easier ones maybe to start things off. Oh, supersized into a body slam at the same time he's getting the mushroom. That was nuts. There goes Pit though. It's all tied up and a supersized K Rool still. Oh, okay, doesn't get any damage in. That could easily do 30% in one hit. He's got, again, 24 with one hit, 44, 51 on him. He brings this right back, 58 on Pit. He's got the percent advantage. Now King K Rool taking the lead for a moment. Just for a moment. Pit coming back strong, but we're all tied up here. This is what we call all tied up. Within 20%, absolutely. And it is back and forth right now. Pit with the super mushroom. It's going to be all about the mushrooms perhaps in this one. It seems like it has been so far. Pit another knockout with a super mushroom. There it is. 2 of them. 2 knockouts, both with a super mushroom. That may be what somebody like Pit, even somebody smaller like Pichu, would need against somebody big. Pichu's not in this division, but if he were, he's got his own big baddies to deal with. Super Mushroom again for Pit. Can he do it? 84 on 97 on his second stock. He's got a huge advantage right now. A huge lead. 50 on K Rool's last stock. Oh, but the Super Mushroom for him, the uppercut doesn't quite get it. Pit blocks the belly flopper, but not the smack there. And 50% on K Rool as we move to 1 stock each here. It's close. Pit's still, though, with a decent lead after that damage as well. 63 on K Rool, 12 on Pit now. Man, almost anyone's match at this point. Especially with a heavy hitter like K Rool. Gets another one there. 36 on Pit. 76 on K Rool. Oh, another hit from Pit. That's 91 on K Rool. Oh no, but he catches Pit. The big old Kremlin's got him. 75% and he's supersized. Oh boy, look out, Pit. That's a big old alligator thing. He'd be, I don't know, crocodile, Kremlin crocodile. I don't know. 99 to 117, 123 Pit, stacking up that damage, but it's, oh, he's got the super mushroom now. Wait just a minute here. Is he gonna get the triple supersized knockout? Oh, he catches in the combo, King K Rool, and that Kremlin is crusted toast. Could think of a K or C there for the end, but that's okay. Pit gets the win, and he is now 4-1. What? He takes down the 4-1 King K Rool. Moves to that 4-1 spot himself. King K Rool's 4-2, 2 losses in a row for him. And Pit is looking extremely strong after his 8-12 season last season in the yellow. Wow. So Pit's trying to go the distance. We've got one that's already gone the distance so far, at least. Pyra, well, 2, I guess. Pyra and Mythra taking on Donkey Kong. For our last matchup here. Should be amazing. That last one could have been the last one as well. But this one is the last one. 4-0 Pyra. 3-2 Donkey Kong. He's a little lower than those other, than Pit and King K Rool, but he is Donkey Kong, 13-7 last season. Playoff contender in the top seeding of the playoffs. Not a bye seed, but one of the top regular playoff seeds. He's got a poison mushroom to start things off here. Mythra is out for the team of Pyra and Mythra. Got a super mushroom for her. DK back to normal size. See if he can defeat the undefeated. Oh man, some big strikes from Mythra in a row. Not big, actually. They weren't honestly all that big. They were many. She's got the poison mushroom now. And Donkey Kong with the super mushroom. That might be enough for a knockout. Wait a second. 76, he misses his own slap. Like the King K Rool slap. 89 to 80 right now. He's actually got the lead now. Well, had it. It wasn't much. Lost it. Close still here. And Pyra and Mythra, some nice wins for them so far. Oh, get the knockout there on Donkey Kong. Mythra's got, Pyra that is, has the big hits. Mythra may be a little quicker. I don't know exactly. But I know that Pyra has some big hits with that fiery sword. Mythra at 129. Pyra and Mythra right now in their first stock. Mythra does seem very fast. Donkey Kong whacks her though. Doesn't do enough, however. He's just fine. So again, 155. He needs to get the knockout. The super mushroom might help with that. He takes up about the entire map when he's in the middle. And he does get it, 38% on him. Can he get one more hit with the super mushroom? Nope. Nope, he cannot. 4-44. And Mythra still out and piling up the damage still. The lead, Pyra is out now. 73 on DK, 36 on Pyra, 46. Wait. DK again, he's big, and he is big. Now he's big in normal. Because he's a big character, that is. But yeah, but Pyra and Mythra, this is an action-packed one. They beat Lucario. They had a bye. They just knocked Donkey Kong out again. Then they beat Yoshi. They beat Brawler. And last set, they beat King K Rool. That's what they've done so far. Donkey Kong and beat Zelda to start things off. That was a nice one. Young Link after that. And then he lost to Dr. Mario, lost to Ryu, and then beat Jigglypuff last set and just knocked Pyra and Mythra out to bring things back to almost even. But Pyra catches them with some fire there. 49 on him, nothing on Pyra and Mythra, and the super mushroom goes off the side of the map. Poison mushroom is grabbed by Donkey Kong. He's at 59. That's danger zone enough when you're poisoned, I would say, especially when Pyra is out. 68 on him. Oh no, Pyra's stuck above him. Nope. Okay, she gets out for a moment. 28 to 77. He almost tried bringing that back. Wait, the poison mushroom on Pyra though. 28, that's already scary enough. Oh, DK can't grab her. She's too small. That was crazy. I can't believe it. Just grabbed above her, it looked like. 102 on him. That's not good. It looks like Pyra and Myth are going to remain undefeated here. In another strong showing against a strong opponent. Are you kidding me? He just grabs her and just holds her there. Like King Kong style. That was it. Didn't even attack her or anything. Just let her go after. She just got out, I guess. He just wanted to show, but honestly, he should have done something because it's 83 to 110. He is right back, right in this. All he needs is one hit. One super mushroom will do it for either of them. 100 to 115. It's all tied up. 111 to 115. The super mushroom falls into Donkey Kong, but Pyra, Mythra that is, can't make it back to the map. And wow, that was crazy. Crazy way to end it. I honestly had no idea who was going to win that. I kind of figured it'd be Pyra and Mythra because they haven't lost yet. I haven't seen that yet, so it's hard to envision it, right? But there it is. Donkey Kong is able to do it. All right, then after 6 sets, our first, of course, as always, Red Division to go through the first new set. 6 in. Interestingly enough, 3-way tie at the top. 4-1, Simon, Pyra, and Mythra, and Pit. They all have had a bye already and are all at 4-1, which actually, interestingly enough, seems to leave the door a little more open for those right below them at 4-2, only half a game behind, haven't had their bye yet, can always pick up an extra win, perhaps, while they're on a bye, or pick up, I guess, wait on a loss to come to one of those 3 while they're on their bye. The 4-2 King K Rool, Dr. Mario, Donkey Kong, Zelda, and Hero. Crazy, there's still 5 of them up there at 4-2 right now, and that's our top 8 actually, knocking Marth to number 9, which would be the first one to move on to divisions just because he had a bye, that is, today. 3-2. He's also up there with Byleth, 3-2. He actually beat Byleth in their first matchup this season. We have the 3-3 Yoshi, Terry, Greninja, and me Brawler. Some interesting ones in there. And then we have, in the order they ought to be, Mario, and same with the 4-2s are in the order they should be because of their wins, in fact. The 2-4, Mario, Lucario, and Kirby. I don't know if they actually would have to move. Mario did beat Lucario, I believe. Yeah. And then 1-4, Jigglypuff. 1-5 at the bottom now, Ryu, Young Link, and Peach. Nobody is winless. Very interesting how things are shaping up. Next set, next matchups, we've got the Green Division tomorrow. King Dedede, the top of the division, is taking on Sheik. Villager is up against the Me Gunner. Luigi is up against Little Mac. Chrom versus Bowser Jr. Corrin versus Mega Man. Toon Link versus Diddy. Wolf versus Lucina. Shulk is taking on the Piranha Plant. Link is up against Kazuya. And finally, Bowser versus Bayonetta. That'll be a good one. And Mewtwo's got a bye. He's up there at 3-2 right now. And, of course, for these guys, next set, for them, set 7 already. Getting close to that halfway point now. We're getting there. We've got the 3-3 Yoshi up against the 3-2 Marth. That ought to be a great one to start things off. A lot of really good matchups, I think, in this one to come. Byleth at 3-2 is taking on Brawler at 3-3. Hero at 4-2 is up against the 1-4 Jigglypuff. See if Jigglypuff can handle that. And we've got the 2-4 matchup between Kirby and Lucario. See if one of those which of those can kind of start to keep themselves afloat in the division. Terry at 3-3 is up against the 1-5 Young Link, looking to get himself another easy victory perhaps, but Young Link has proven to be not so easy all the time. Mario versus Ryu is one of our middle matches, our 6th match there, I suppose. That's a 2, not even really that bad, but kinda. Mario needs a win, 2-4. Ryu definitely needs a win, 1-5. Then our last 4, Greninja 3-3, up against the 4-1 Pyra and Mythra. Zelda at 3-2 is up against the 3-2 Dr. Mario. That's a big one. Even bigger, these last 2 matches, Donkey Kong at 4-2 for Dr. Mario and Zelda, not 3-2. 4-2 Zelda and Dr. Mario. 4-2 Donkey Kong, taking on the 4-1 Pit. And finally, King K Rool 4-2, taking on the 4-1 Simon. Some awesome matches to end things there. Peach, like we mentioned, at 1-5 now on a bye. At least she's not winless going into that. But that's all we got. That is what is coming up, guys. Hope to see you in those. Hope to see you in the streams that we have almost every day, Tuesday and Thursday morning for Pokemon TCG Collection stream. Friday evening at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for that. The mornings, Tuesday and Thursday morning at 9. And then at 9 in the morning on Wednesday and Saturday mornings, we do Pokemon video game Scarlet version. So come check it out. Come chill in the video game streams. They're nice, long AMA type streams. But anyway, that's all we got. Hope you liked it. Like and subscribe. Comment who you think is going to win the upcoming matches. I'm Randy with Nerds Templar, the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate AI League. Peace out.